You ready? Wow. Guys. We have to get this right. How the hell do you cool yourself down in weather like this? And there's not enough breeze. Oh, god damn. I am trying so hard to cool myself down. Not to get stressed about things, not to let things bother me. And guess what? I'm still red hot. Whoop whoop. It is. I mean, I know the weather is the main talk of topic at the moment, but there's one thing. We're not used to it. It's now getting to the stage where how do you cool yourself down? Ice bucket challenge. You would not want to see this in an ice bucket challenge, believe you me. Nice one, Dev. I like that. That was fun. I like that. Right, okay, guys. It's still continuing from the driving week. So we're gonna do this, which is Bus Simulator 18. Now, I have tried this before I went live, and God, I find it harder than Fernbus. I am so bad. I don't really like to do the driving stuff all the time, but I've set myself a challenge. Looking at my statistics, you can see I haven't played it long. I'm only a level 8. Nice company. Ah, the You Ready travel. Yeah, it kind of, you know, you ready? Let's travel. Or you can go, you ready? You ready? Before we set off, that's my announcement. Oh dear. Wow. You wouldn't believe it as well, guys. I have been trying so hard to get a mod to load up to this game, even with using the Unreal Engine, and I still can't get it to load up. I've followed every instruction, every topic they've told me to do, cooked the files. It's told me it's downloaded the files to the actual game. Yet when I go to load it up, I don't see the bus anywhere. I've created a nice black and gold Yah-Ready bus, and guess what? Cannot get it to work. So if anybody has any ideas out there where they can help me, please contact the 50 Plus Gamer 0800 50 50 50. Let's get this bus on this bleeding game. Wow. Anyway, so yeah, it's I think what it is though, Dev, on this particular way that I followed how to do it, you only have to, the Fox Sim, welcome to the stream. You only have to load them up into Unreal Engine. Once you've loaded it up into Unreal Engine, you have to cook the mod. Once you've cooked the mod, it tells you what to do. And I've followed every single step and it still doesn't load up. It even tells you the version you want to load it into. And I've clicked the right versions and I cannot see it. So I've kind of given up on that for a bit, and I'll come back to it when I've got more time. Right, let's have a look. I need to straight away go into the settings. And when I drove this bus, the brake intensity was absolutely pants. So I need to sort that out first. The Fox Sim, thank you very much for the follow. So what we're looking at, controls. Brake sensitivity. Brake intensity. Steering sensitivity, that's fine. It's the brake. Where is it? I want the brake intensity. I want it turning up just a little bit. Right, have I missed that one? What's that? That's lights. The lights are okay. Special. I just need to get that sorted, because when I was driving earlier on today, wow. I was practically breaking my legs. Just trying to get parking brakes done. That's done. Handbrakes done. One's done. Where did he get the intensity on this one? Anyway, braking sensitivity, there we go. I'm going to notch it up 1.2. and just see how that works. Right then, let's get this thing loaded up. Oh dear. How are we all, guys, anyway? Have we been enjoying the day? I've had a reasonable day today. Somber day, but it was nice. For those that knew where I was today, it was a somber day, but it was worth doing. I'm glad I went. So let's see how we get on this evening. 50s driving skills at the end of this week. Yeah, I heard that. I read the message that you put. Yeah, it went really well, Dev. Thanks for asking. It really did go well. It was a lovely send-off. Absolutely brilliant. Really was nice. And I was quite composed and I controlled myself,
just called.
Which you'll understand what I mean.
They've approved us recommissioning the northern bus stops. Great work. I'd like to introduce you to Peter Baumann. He's expressed the desire to work with us in the future.
Any relation?
Right. Hello there. I've followed your project closely so far. You see, I'm the spokesperson for the Chamber of Commerce, and we'd like to improve the mobility network between...
Can I have an AV check, guys? Does it sound okay?
...leisure areas and the business park for a better quality of life and work. If you could help us with that, we may be able to negotiate with the municipality to open up the agricultural area to the east of town for new routes.
Sounds great.
No,
I'd suggest
thank you,
starting
Dev.
to create round-trip routes, as they're very effective at
I'm just speaking to them. All good. Yeah, all great. Thank you, guys. Right, okay, so what she is asking me to do is improve visibility, viability of the business park by connecting the village, Scorcher Ground and the Lido to it. So, plan a route, maximum 7 stops with connections to Oakville, Segweldon and Spokes of the business park. Okay, drive it around the trip in mode and then have a route with a maximum of 7 stops which connects 1, 2, 3, 4, blah, 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 drive them around. So what's it asking me to do? Create a route or drive a route? Improve. Plan a route with a maximum of 7 stops connected. Right, okay, so what we got here? Oh, okay, so I see what it means. Folks, I've got to go round here and come back to these. In other words. Okay, so let's start here. How do we do this then? I've got to start out here. Wow, this is hard. New route. Oh, there we go. Mamba Gator Gaming. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Let me move this thing so I can get control of it. I keep forgetting to shift that bloody thing. Okay, so now let's plan the route. If we start here and then go there. No, that's not right. Come off that one. Come off that one. Right, so it says, let me just look at that again. So Oakville, where's Oakville? Oakville's here. If I go here, can't do that. Here, here, here. We'll go that way then. Now that should be it. Let's have a look if I've done that right. There's more than 7 stops there. We haven't got to Spoke, not West Spoke, but Spoke. We've got to go there. Don't know if that's right. It's hitting all of them. It's hitting all the stops that I can see. Let's zoom in a bit. Have a look. Ah. North Spoke. That should. Are you alright, youth? That should be it. That should be it. So we save it. And start trip. But I don't want to... Somebody help me out here. It does not need to be a maximum of 7 stops. Oh, okay. Right, okay, so it has to be a maximum of 7. Oh! I've already saved it now, haven't I? I'll run this one and I'll have to do another one, but I don't want to do it at night time. Environment, here we go. Do it in the day. So we'll drive this one in the day. What do you reckon? You don't do it at night time? No, you don't want to do it at night time. We'll do this one anyway, so we'll start the trip. I'll look at that next full flight. So, there we go. Let's get that set. There we go, we're set. It's daytime. I'm pretty sure that's what it said. Yeah, you need to make 2 stops at each place. What? 2 stops? Well, I'm going to run this to test the game anyway, and then what I'll do is we'll do it again. Now, again, last night I was doing a game that had very similar controls, so you're going to have to bear with me on this, guys. Right, first of all, get it into drive. Wow! Get it into drive. I didn't even have the brake on. Wow, this is going to be fun, this is. Oh, the brake's a little bit better. But that's a little bit better on the braking. Okay, right, controls. Get that door open as well. God, who wants a ticket straight away? Let's turn that off. Ticket straight away. Okay, so 1 regular day trip. The 1 day trip, regular. Here we go. First ticket sold. Okay. Wonderful. So we're on our way. All the doors are shut. Indicator zone. Here we go. We're off. Right, 50's off. What was our tune?
Yesterday we passed the
You ready? Jemsy Dizzle. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Say hello to everybody. This guy here is just one of the little terrors that we've got for a few days. I am fine, Jem. I'm really good, thank you. How long have we got here? How long we got him, Janet? Oh, a couple of days. 2 sleeps. We've got him for 2. Oh, so 1.5 sleeps.
I'll never go on foot again. Taking the bus is just so much fun.
Oh, brilliant. So that, did you hear what that passenger said? Really happy that they're on my bus. That's what she's just said. I'm such a wonderful driver. Get him to drive. Oh! Nah, do you know what? Full flight. That made me laugh. I don't know how to take that one. Are you trying to say that my driving's so bad? Nobody wants a ticket. Look, nobody wants a ticket. Look, they're all just sitting down. See them? Look, see, you're getting on at the end over there. Look. They didn't want a ticket, that was all. So shut the doors. Indicate. We've got a door not shut, look. See that sign there? The door's not shut. So look over. All the doors are shut. It's telling me I've got a problem. It's telling me I've got a problem. All the doors aren't shut. Right, there we go. Sorted it. There we go. You can't open the... You know what? He's as bad as you guys. Open the doors while you're driving, he says. Why would you want to do that? Oh, I like this driving lock. Oh, so how is everybody? Now let's see if I can get this done right and on time. What? Oh, I left the indicator on, so it didn't go off on its own, and I got a warning for that. And then it will start telling me that I'm speeding. Oh yeah, the brakes are much better. Much better. That's better. I like that.
No, my phone battery drained again.
Right. Okay. No accidents? Or I spoke too soon? Isn't that what they say though? A great stopping position. Here we go. You see, the difference with doing this from doing firm bus, and you can make your own judgments of this, guys. This is the bus simulator, which means all you're doing is driving from stop to stop and trying to make money. Yeah, there they are. Let's just watch them all. I've got to remember all these buttons as well, guys, because I've got different buttons for different... Here we go, look. So this passenger wants a ticket anyway. Right, so you want one single, regular, one single, regular, just of one. £2.80. There we go. Oh, come on. You return too much change. How? Two? Now, this is what you don't want, do you? Giving out too much change. Okay, let's go. And in this game, it's more like a bus simulator. They actually do stop to give way, which is nice. I have to say as well, guys, I apologise. I did kill a pedestrian earlier on when I was testing it. Somehow I pulled in at the bus stop and I don't know what happened. I probably got too close to the bus stop and it said that you hit a passenger. It automatically wipes the game, restarts it. So 50 did okay on his first run, which was good. Well, the hardest thing about it is if you give too much change out, you can't turn around and say, well, give me that back. That's what I have noticed. Yeah. Did you imagine if you do that? You get somebody on the bus and you've given her too much change and you actually say to her, I'm not letting you off this bus until you give me the change back. And the thing about it is, love, we've got you on camera. The majority of the buses now, they've got Wi-Fi, they've got everything. Assaulted the passenger with a lethal weapon. Well, my attitude is, do you know when the bus pulls up, you're supposed to really step back. A lot of people don't do that. I mean, I catch the tram a lot now, and I've noticed that people stand right up to the edge of where the tram's coming in. And it only takes some muppet to just nudge you a little bit. Right, is this going to let me go? Yeah.
Last week's episode of
That's all it takes, and then before you know it, you're under the tram instead of in it. This does handle a little bit better than Fernbus as well. I think the driving on it is a little bit easier, I would say. There we go, Lord. 50's doing okay. Look at this. Perfect stopping position. Come on, guys. Let's have it.
Sure if I wouldn't be faster by bike.
You want a ticket, darling? Right, what would you like? A student daily one. So daily studento, one ticket. Some people don't always step back on the platform when the train arrives. I know, and obviously, Dev, you would know that. Right, watch this now, guys. 460. Look at that. That's 4. 60. Well, I had to think about that one then, but no. He wants a senior weekly.
You're coming to the party.
Wow, and he only wants one. And he wants six euros, so.
Thank you.
Didn't give him too much. I don't know what the £24 is. Is that what I've made out of it? It gets better, this does. It gets even better. See, I like what they've done with this game as well compared to the first one. Well, the first 3. They've made this look really nice as well.
Hey there, long time no see.
Oh, hi. Yes, indeed. The last time was...
Yeah, right.
Right, now I know the trick to this. You have to slow down over these speed humps.
Good
You
to
can't
see
go
you.
over them
Have a good
too
one.
fast. There you go, look. I have learnt that through playing the game. I think on this it seems to handle more like a bus rather than all over the place. And then again, it depends on your driving. My driving's the best.
Perfect. I spent the afternoon at the Lido and then partied all night at the old sawmill.
Lucky you. I had to work.
You see, for me, the idea of a simulator is to play the game as if you was a bus driver. I'd never make a bus driver, guys. Never. Never make a bus driver. Let's see if I can do shots. Oh, you can. Trying to see if I can get shots outside. There we go. It's remembering all the buttons and everything. Oh, no! You see? Remember all the buttons and then go back inside. Oh, God.
I hope we'll get to my stop soon.
Oh,
Nature's
God. I do love
calling.
this. I don't know how I manage remembering all the controls for every game. I really don't. But you do. Perfect use of the indicator. Thank you very, very much for that, Dev.
Never go on foot again. Taking the bus is just so much fun.
You see, as confidence grows, you'll see me speed up. You will see me speed up a lot in this game, guys. And for a game that I used to play a lot, I think it was 2016, I used to play that a lot. And I think I was probably one of the only streamers that liked it that much. No! Oh, look at that. Perfect use of the indicator. What's that all about? Right, so now your foot goes down. You see, the thing about this as well, I was saying, there's not enough signs to tell you what speed to actually do. I've noticed that there is no signs anywhere that are saying to you 50,
Oh, no. I fell asleep.
drive at this speed. Oh, that was perfect. Perfecto. See, I don't know how realistic this game is, because is there actually an island? Where are we, by the way? Somebody tell me where we are.
Kitty caught fish. What? Aren't cats afraid of water? Yeah. Well, she hardly got
You
wet.
keep running in
She
and
was
out,
just
don't you?
lying there.
You see that? That's where I can't go. Look, can you see it? Where it says stop. You missed 1470. Oh, did I miss that? Right, hit a pothole. See it there, look. Goes your granddad, hit a pothole there, look. It's based on fictional Germany. Oh, thank you, Full Flight. Right, I've got to pull in here at this stop here. Can you see it? Ah, that says 50, don't it? That says 50, so that's the speed I should be doing down this road. You can make sure that what Grandad does is sticks to the speed limit, yeah?
7.
What, that one says 70, does it?
Thanks
Okay,
for being so
that means I have to do 70.
I needed
He's getting
He wants a ticket. Right, look, let's give him a ticket, look. Do you know what he keeps saying? Full Flight keeps saying, let you drive. That's what he keeps saying. He says, let you drive. Right, he wants, what does he want? A single type regular one. Okay? A single regular, just one. And he wants £7.80. That's what he wants back. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, 7, 5, 8, 10. Yeah? That's, he's got his change back. So he wants a single type student one. So single student, which means when he's a student, what's he doing? Going to college or going to learn further education. Yep. And he wants one. And he wants £3.20. So one of those, one of those, one of them. That's him done. There we go. We've given them all tickets now. They've all had a ticket. Shut the doors. There we go. Well, what I'm going to do is this. The brake's on. I am going to do this. I'm going to check the passengers' tickets now, look. So,
Of course.
check his ticket.
Here you go.
See if anyone's not got a ticket. Can I have your ticket as well, sir? 0500 50 50 50. How's my driving? Please ring all feedback. Welcome. What they're saying, they're testing my driving.
Hold on.
Yes, I want to see your ticket
Here.
as well. Thank
Here
you.
you go.
Here.
Valid. What about you, sir?
Here you go.
See, you don't normally have to do
course.
this because, to be honest, a lot of them
Sure.
would have got a ticket from me anyway. And check
Here's
his
the
ticket. There we go.
Here's a picture of my
So
cat.
all tickets are
She's
checked.
called Pearly.
No one's dropped any rubbish. Then we can go back and drive, can't we? Okay, so let's carry on now. We indicate and then we get off. See, I love the way the traffic stops for you, which is nice. So we can do 70, can't we, you said?
Yeah, you can go 60.
But we can't, because if we go 70, we won't be able to make the next turning, which is going to be to the right. Oh! Hit a pothole. Yeah. And we're turning at the bottom of here. So we'd indicate real driving about now. Low right down. Come on.
Oh, there's a ladybug on my knee.
What is what did she say?
I don't know.
There's a lady on my knee.
That's it.
No, there's a lady on my knee.
Something like that, yeah.
There's not a lady on my knee.
Here we go, look, we're indicating a pothole. And we're going to pull in just here, look.
There's not a lady on your knee.
There isn't a lady on her knee, really, but what she's saying is just something to make people laugh. There we go, look. So we're going to pull in, let's get perfect position in. There we go. They want to get on.
Bye-bye.
Oh, she wants a ticket. Do you want to do it? Right, what's this? That button there. Right, what do you do? Read that across the top. So it says a day. She wants a day ticket. She's a student again. And she wants one. So, day, student, one ticket. And she wants £4.60 change. There you go. Okay, that's been done. Well done. This lady wants a day trip regular, quantity 1. Day trip regular 1. No change. She gave me the right money, which is what I'd like off every passenger. But the doors. Did I? Bye. Indicate and let's go. Here we go. Look, and we're off. Hey, little dude, Grandpa will let you drive. You just ask. I won't. I tell you what he does like when we do Euro Truck. He likes that, don't you? When we drive Euro Truck, he likes that. He likes when I do planes as well. Are you getting in the way of Grandad now? Is that what you're doing? He loves that. Here we go, look. Let these people off. Look, twins. Yeah, she wants a ticket, look.
Oh, no.
No, so you want a single, regular one, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, no change, give her the right money. Yeah? Well, it's always good when they give you the right money. Shut the doors, look. Indicate, and let's go. Oh, he's letting me. Oh, I'm not gonna. Am I gonna get through that one? Look at this. You have to be careful because the passenger needs to get off. Not my fault. Should have got off at the right time.
Stop, Oakville Central.
She can't get off.
Now, everybody. Do you know what they're all saying in the chat? Let me just stop this. Do you know what they're all saying? They're all saying that you would be a better driver than me. That's what they keep saying. Look, see it. If he drove, you'd have to start again. He'd hit a pedestrian. Well, to be honest, I was the one that hit the pedestrian, to be honest. See, now he's gone to tell his grandma now. He's gone to tell his grandma that you're saying he'd be a better driver than me. How dare you? Right, we've got to indicate it here. We've got to get in here, look.
Oh. You're not.
No markings this time, look. This is where you have to judge it yourself.
Look at all the garbage along the roadside.
Perfect stopping position, you see. Nobody wants to get a ticket. Let me just turn this on.
Bye.
They're all on.
Watch.
That's it, they're all on. Just check. Okay, indicate. And let's see who's going to let us out.
I see you're playing it with it.
I know. Right, let's see.
Oh, my stomach.
Oh, he's going to let me out. You see how good these drivers are. Thank you. See him, look, he's there just letting me out. This guy there. I'm going to do a stream with him one day and we'll play Peppa Pig. Try and drive to the next stop in third person view. Oh, you guys are so wrong. You guys are so wrong. I'll take the challenge, but not now.
Next stop, Oak Street.
I will take that challenge, full flight. It's hard. It's difficult to do it that way.
Indicate.
It's hard if I hit, which button is it? That one. No, wrong button, you see. That one. There we go. I'd have to do it like that though. It is hard to drive it like that in third person view. I will take the challenge though one time, don't worry. Ah! We've got a pedestrian here, look. There's a pedestrian there. Oh, why would you pull in front of a bus like that? No! Look at him.
He's trying to cross into you.
Yeah, but I'm trying to pick up this challenge that I've been given to get to the stop. It's not easy.
Oh, come see it. Oh, come. Don't want it to stop. Oh.
Do you want me to get to the stop, the whole stop as well? Oh, you are kidding. See if I can do this. See how slow I've come in, look at that. Wow, 50 did it. 50's done it.
Oh, eating that burrito.
Right, let's get these doors open. I'll take the challenge up on the longer run. It ain't easy. Would you like a ticket, sweetie? You ready? Robert? Thank you very much for the follow. Trying to get myself comfortable now. I think he's going to bed soon anyway, guys. He'll be off to bed soon, and at least I'll be able to enjoy myself. Right. I love the way the traffic stops. I think that is so good. Oh gosh, take the brake off. Thinking, why am I not moving?
Next stop, Old Sawmill.
So I do like what they've done with it compared to them. I mean, this looks nice.
That goat in the last episode of Winter Passion.
Sound effects aren't too bad when you go through water as well. Give it credit on that one. Try my best not to go too fast. The idea being is the faster I go, harder the brake is. There we go. Oh, they stop on the road on this one. Now, the idea is I would probably stop here, but what will it give me? Oh, good stopping position.
I need a ticket.
I could have stopped it earlier, couldn't I really? So you want a ticket which is a week regular. Week regular, you want one. Thank you. So I even got use of indicator okay
After 5,000 episodes, Winter of Passion is
on that, which is quite good though. Wow, that was a really, really wide overtaking position there. Now this is where the brake, wow, the brakes actually work around your speed as well. You've got to give me credit for this driving, guys. I can't hear anybody in chat saying how well 50's driving. I can't hear anybody complimenting me on my driving. I'm going to let Hector drive then, if that's the case. See how he goes on. Now we have to slow down. No, it's superstar. See you in the morning. There we go, look. That's how you go over them without losing points. Cheers, Jordan. Oh, I like that. You're on form this evening, Dev. I do like that one. You are complimenting me. Now, according to this, I don't stop here. If I get that right, I don't stop here. I've made that mistake many times. Did you catch a concert last night at the old sawmill? I don't know if you actually lose points for hitting those potholes, because there's not a lot that you can do. There ain't a lot you can do when you're driving along and there's a puddle in the way, which kind of sounds realistic. So I was told it's make-believe Germany. Robert, make-believe Germany, it's set. I don't know what the difference is between real Germany and make-believe Germany. I would assume it's their version of what the roads would look like, I think. The only thing I can put it down to. What the hell did I hit? What did I hit? I think it's saying that I hit that road. You know my dogs, they are such doorbells. I've played OMSI, and I think that I would like to play OMSI more, but I was having issues with the game. But I do need to look at that, because that would have been another one that I would have done sometime this week. OMSI I like because when you're looking at this bus simulator, this is more, turn that off, this is more your modern day bus, where OMSI, I think I like it because you can do the double deckers and all that kind of stuff. I would assume I'm turning this way. You can do all the double deckers and the London red buses, stuff like that, which looks absolutely brilliant. It really does look good. But I don't seem to be able to get it to run that good. The Hustler, how are you? Welcome to the stream. But this is nice, and how did he not get done for nearly knocking that passenger over? And he's still on the wrong side of the road. Wow, now that's bad driving. Michael. What's you've changed your name then, or is this a new one for you?
Marvelous. After a while, it stops sounding like a word.
Michael, you see, now you've thrown me, because Cannablitz, you won't want to change that. Turn this on. If I turn that on, I'll be able to see whether I'm indicating or not. Your account was blocked? How? Oh, okay.
Next stop, North Spoke. Last stop.
I can still see you in Discord as Cannablitz, so I suppose it's just your Twitch. Twitch needs more info from me. You should be able to sort it out for them from your VODs and everything. Did they explain why your account was blocked? Somebody's dropped garbage. Okay. Normally what Twitch will do is they'll get information off you, and they can track it through your email and your, if you should have used the 2-tier login. No. If you use the 2-tier login, where every time you log in it sends a code to your mobile phone, that to me is the safest way to use Twitch at the moment. Because whenever I go to log in to my Twitch account, it will send a code that I have to put in to my mobile phone first. That to me would be the best thing for you to do. So if you go in the settings and activate, I think it's a 2-level authentication. If you activate that, I think you'll be a lot safer. Right, now it's saying you have completed the route. Return to the garage. No, I'll do it that way. Right, okay, so what did I do? What? Oh, look. I leveled up and I've got a new bus. I've got an Iveco Urban Way. You have unlocked the Iveco. This I'm not impressed with. Because who did I collide with? Ignored passenger wanted to disembark. Hit potholes. Stopped at the wrong bus stop. When? Left turn signal on while driving straight ahead. Oh God. This is like a passenger test report. Okay, so now let's get back to this route planner. So what did I do that was wrong? What did I do that was so wrong? Can I delete that route? Yeah, I can. Delete that route as well. So let's start again here. New route. And she's asking me to, still not done it, you know, plan a route maximum 7 stops. Okay. With connect to, is it a 2-minute stop? 2-minute stop. Okay, so they've got to be quite close to each other theoretically. I can't see them. Oakenville. Here we are. So you've got Oakville's there. Oakville's there. What was that one then? That one is Sedgeweldon. Sedgeweldon. Okay, to Sedgeweldon. And then you've got to go to Spooks of Business Park. The hell is that? Where's the business park? Ah, South Spoke, North Spoke. So would they call that the business park? Sedgeweldon. That's the Lido. Go there, go there, go there, go there, and then come back. Minimum 2 stops at each place. How can I do 2 stops at each place? So I have to run that. Help me with this then, guys. A minimum of 2 stops. Oh, so 2 stops there, 2 stops there, and 2 stops there. Told you it takes me ages to do things. Right, get rid of that, get rid of that. Get rid of that, and that. So we're doing, oh, come on. Right, so we're doing, this is, so 2 stops here. So if, oh, so you're going 1. Well, there's 2 stops. Zoom in, you can't do any more. So a minimum of 2 stops. So that means I'd have to come over here. I could do 2 stops here. That's it. And then 2 stops here. Does it say Astra Park? So 2 stops I've done in Sedge. 2 stops I've done in Oakville. Spokes are up here. So I need 2 stops here. That about right? I need 1 more somewhere, don't I? So I've done 2, 2, and 2. And drive it in a round trip. So how do I set it in a round trip? Optimize route. There we go. There we go. Optimize the route. I did optimize it. Oh, do you know what? Do you know why I don't? You know why I don't like this? Oh, here we go. I've done that one instead, look. So I'm going to run this route, complete that one, and then try and work out how I do the top one. Oh, this is great. Did I not have... Hold on a second. Did I not unlock a different bus? I unlocked an Iveco. That's the Mercedes. Let's do it in the larger bus. I'm sure I unlocked the Iveco. Probably haven't loaded it in. Right. Get that handbrake on. Get it into drive. There we go. Let's go. Okay, we are off. Now this is a different bus. Look at this one. Woo! And it's the braking. Let's try the braking in this one. Okay, this is the one that's got the spongy brakes.
Next stop, Seawallen, Lido.
And I have to remember it's a lot longer bus. Yeah, the brakes are really spongy on this one, guys.
I need a few tickets, please.
You need a few tickets, do you? Right, okay, let's sort that out for you. So what would you like? Weekly Student 2.
Season 15 of Winter of Passion revealed so much about what is happening now.
There we go. £2 change. There you go, young man.
One ticket, please.
You want a senior? Single? Oh no, weekly senior. 1 ticket.
Thanks.
Thank you, darling. Have a good day. Isn't it hard being a bus driver, having to be polite to everybody all the time? Not being able to tell a passenger when they're not doing things right.
Next stop, Workers Alley.
I'm kind of enjoying this driving like. It's a little bit more... How can I put it? A passenger is listening to music loudly. Right, okay. I apologise for this, guys, but I have to pull over. I have to pull over and deal with this passenger who is totally ignoring... Oh, that's why the doors opened last time. Totally ignoring or ruining it for other passengers. Excuse me, love.
Oh, I am sorry.
Thank you. Right, tickets, come on,
you go.
while I'm out. Have you got a ticket?
Hold on. Here.
Thank
Here
you.
you go.
Yo, bro, ticket.
Oh, here you go.
Senior lady, ticket.
Hold on.
Or should I say bus pass?
Here. Here you go.
Thank you. Right. Okay, let's go. See, that's put... I'm on time. I've got 2 minutes 30 to get to the next stop.
I haven't seen Stefan. Is he still sick?
No, he's sick
I
again.
kind of like the draw distance and everything in this quite good. I think it's quite good. Freedom pass? No. Is it a freedom pass or is it the bus pass you get when you get over 65? I would say it's the bus pass you get when you're over 65 myself.
To see Winter of Passion. Now he's an even bigger fan.
Or
than
is that
me.
is that how they refer to it now, Dev? They call it a freedom pass now rather than a... Because if you think about it in hindsight, when you get to a certain age, you're not really travelling that far, are you? Probably going down to see your grandkids and things like that. Alright, let's see if we can get these bends turned right. There we go. See, it's a longer bus and I'm just trying to make sure that I get the angles right on it. I'm going to be turning left anyway, so indicate.
I finally got my husband to see Winter of Passion. Now he's an even bigger fan than me.
So again, I would say if you haven't got this game and you are looking for a driving simulation game, this is quite good. I have to say, this is quite good. And I think for me, this is only the... Oh, so they are freedom passes then. See, everything's changing. Everything's changing politically correct, so they try not to be offensive to anybody and say, well, you're old, so we'll call it an old person's pass, or... Oh no, what have I hit? Bloody hell. I took that as wide as I could have took it. And I still hit the curb. Not good. Not good 50. Not good at all. My day and age, it was always a bus pass. Oh, that's it for the old, for the elderly.
Next stop, Workers' Alley.
So this is Workers' Alley, is it?
With some strange dialogue just to fill the silence.
Perfect parking position. I have to keep checking that middle door, although there is that there does tell you that that is open and I'm in drive. I need to make sure that... Is that up? Let's try that door. Does he want it? Oh, somebody wants a ticket, and here's me looking at the dials. What would you like, sir? A week, regular, 1. Thank you very much. £2 change. Thank you. Have a nice day.
A ticket, please.
You would like a day, regular, 1. Have a nice day, sir. £3.80. Thank you. The Freedom Pass is issued to over retirement age and the disability registered. All right. Okay. See, I'm learning. See, I like that. I'm learning things. I think I'm learning things ready for when I get my pass.
Excuse me, could you open the door again?
No, how can you have left a pass? I don't get that. That I do not understand. Here, look. I don't get that. You're going to have to wait now, sweetheart, to the next stop. Or could I be a crafty bus driver? Watch this. There are bus drivers that would have done that, and that is customer service. It was in a safe place. It was at the lights. There was no traffic moving. I thought that was quite safe. And she'll remember me. So that was good driving, that was, guys. I think we're at this stop here.
Next stop, Fisher's Ground.
Parking to perfection. Goodbye.
Wild.
I need a few tickets.
You need a few tickets, do you? They say they need a few tickets. Okay, so you want a week, regular, 2. Okay, 4 change. Yah-Ready transport policy. Our drivers have been instructed not to open doors other than at bus stops for their safety. But if it's in a safe environment, would that not still stand up? Would that still not stand up and go, you know, look at this, I'm nearly a minute late. Wow. Too much talking, 50. Can I make the time up? Good morning. How are you? Right, is he going to let me go? See if I can make some time up. I'm not so bothered about potholes and things. It's about making the time up to the next job. It says 70. Whoa!
I haven't seen Stefan in a while. Is he still sick?
The only thing about this that I have noticed that it is not in the game, you don't have to fuel your vehicle. Wow. I would like it in this game if you had to fuel your vehicle. I think it would make it just a little bit more interesting as well. That would be nice. Use the indicator correctly. I like that. I like when it does that. Just means I'm doing something right. Move over to this side. How are you, Kets, anyway? You okay? No! Why would that... If I'm indicating, why would that vehicle then decide he wants to pull out in front of me? I don't get that. Oh, that's good then. No, that's good. I'm off tomorrow if you want to chat. If you want to DM me. I've got things to do for people. I've got to turn something into a GIF and get it back by tomorrow. But yeah, if you want to chat tomorrow, matey, I'll be in Discord tomorrow, I should think. See how wide I took that one just so I wouldn't hit the curb? I just want to make time up at this next stop. I mean, I don't think there's anybody that indicates as far back as I do so that, you know, they know where I'm turning. And watch this. Are you going to let me go? No. Not a chance. Oh, don't hit the curb. Right, this is it. Pulling in here, guys. Disappointing thing is everything looks the same. I have to be honest on that one. I'm looking at the game and every stop, every building, more or less looks the same.
I need a few tickets.
You need a few tickets, do you, sir? Let's have a look what we can do for you. So you want a week, regular 2. Oh, 50, man. Top button. Thank you.
One ticket, please.
And you want a day regular.
Thanks.
Get the tickets, you're really early. I am really early. But that's but that's a good bus driver, isn't it? To be earlier to stop is good. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I should be able to quickly check tickets. Quickly.
Sure.
Come on.
Sure.
Thank you.
Here.
Thank you.
Of course.
Wonderful.
Here you go.
Nobody that side. No rubbish.
What?
Say,
Oh, here you go.
yeah, come on, love. Has anybody ever had an invalid ticket?
What? Oh, here you go.
I've never seen an invalid ticket anyway. And if the ticket was invalid, what would happen? That's what I'd like to know. And we're ready for... Look at the time we got. Whoa. Checking that door. There we go. Not being on the bus in 15 years, so could not tell you long. To be honest, I haven't been on a bus probably in about the same time as well, Kate, so you're probably right. I know that when I catch the tram, you get a £50 fine. If you're caught without a ticket, and I use an app, there's an app you can get for your phone that will put a ticket, a visible ticket that you can actually show to the tram conductor when they come on to check your tickets. And she was asking me how it works, because once you've bought your ticket, you can buy a ticket up to a certain period of time, and then you have to activate it. But what happens over here now is there's a lot of situations where the where the conductor doesn't come to check. Did it register that? Doesn't come and check. So what people are doing is they're getting on. They've got the ticket They've got the ticket, but they haven't activated it until they see the conductor, which means that ticket could last you all week, and you only activate it once somebody's come to check your ticket on the tram. Something they said they're going to look into, because if you think about it in hindsight, it's the same as buying. I mean, I have to buy a ticket for the whole week sometimes. And you know something? I've bought a ticket for the whole week and only had it checked once. Then you think to yourself, is it worth buying a ticket?
What was it again? Ruior, Ruviri, Runder. Alright, it was that. Ruier.
Right, let's see if I can make this turning without hitting the curb. Come on. Nice. There we go. Right, let's make some time up. See, this is what happens when you... No, you can't fake the ticket app, because what it's got is it's got a timer that counts down. It tells you that the time the ticket was activated. It then counts down and tells you when that ticket will run out. And you have to have gone to... You can either access... Oh, am I going to stop? Whoa! You see? That's what happens when you put too much speed. How close are we? Well, I can't check it now because we've got to move. Because I had to have a picture taken. Yeah, you have to have a picture taken. And then when you activate your ticket, it automatically shows that ticket counting down with your face on it. And there ain't many people got a face like this, believe you me. That's one of the things that... Oh, you see, when I'm going too fast. But I'm not really going that fast, to be honest. I think I'm just missing my braking points there. There we go. There we go. 50 will get the hang of this before long. Yeah, no worries, matey. Can I get a drink? You see, this is what it's all about now. There's a lot of things on trust, and I believe it's where they're trying to catch people out. They're trying to catch the unsuspected ones, because in anything you have opportunists. Opportunists will look at something and think, that hasn't been touched, or that hasn't been moved, or that hasn't been tried. So do you know, next time I'm going to try that and see what happens. That's my interpretation of an opportunist. Then you have got your law-abiding citizens who will go. For instance, you've got to get on the tram, you've got to buy a ticket, but there's nobody around to check your ticket. So as a person, that's down to you to do the right thing and follow the law. And then you've just got your down and outright scroats who will just go, oh, if there's no one around here, I'm not going to pay. But as soon as something goes wrong, they're the first ones to shout, cry help. That's the difference. So when it comes to cutbacks and things like that, this is where it all stems from. They're just trying to catch people out. Because if they catch you and your ticket's invalid, the first thing they're going to do is, I'm going to find you. Not, oh, did you do it? Was it a mistake? We'll let you off this time. They find you straight away, just like that. Pothole. In London, you have to have a Oyster card. Yeah, I've seen the Oyster cards. Because you can also use debit cards and things like that as well. And what you have to do is, if I'm right in this one, Dev, when you get off, you have to scan it. If you don't scan it when you get off at the stop, it charges you for the whole day, or it charges you a maximum amount. Oh god, that was a big pothole. I think that's how they work. Yeah, contactless. It's all technology now, isn't it? What it all is. It's all technology and trust. I mean, I see people paying for things with their mobile phones. And I think, wow. But you can only, I think you can only pay so much.
Did you see the last
Do you expect buses to...
Don't spoil it for me.
Well, I don't know. To be honest and truthfully, I don't know what was wrong with the old systems that they used to have. Oh, I don't think I'm supposed to stop here. I don't think I'm supposed to stop here. I'm not going to stop.
Next stop, Sigwalden. Large.
Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to stop there. I nearly did it, nearly. Watch it tell me I missed a stop. I'm talking and I'm sure I saw a green dot. You have to pay the driver when...
Next stop, Sigwalden.
Yeah, when you get on the bus. Oh, I've got... Yeah, watch this, guys. This is what I like. I think I've got a guy in a wheelchair. So I now have to make sure that...
Right on time. Thank you.
I have to go outside.
I need several.
Oh, you want tickets. Just used to want tickets when I've got a guy waiting outside. Look, handicapped passenger needs a ramp. So can I do that while I'm doing this? Let me just check this, guys. Just want to check that ramp's coming out. Oh, I've got to close the door first. I want to get this handicap, get the guy on. There we go. Get the ramp out for him, then open the door. There we go. So he can get on. You can wait for your tickets now, guys. Thank you. Look at these two. I love that. Right, let's get your ticket. So you want 2 week regulars. What? Oh, 3. God damn. You paying attention, 50?
Thanks.
I pay with my phone all the time. It's called £30 except in special places. Yeah. I see a lot of people do that, full flight. A lot of people use their mobile phones and things like that now. The way technology is moving. Oh, I've got to bring the ramp up. Here we go, ramps up. Do you reckon?
Oh no, oh no, no, oh no, excuse me. Can you let me out?
Oh, for God's sake.
Please leave the bus.
Honestly.
Thanks.
I'm going to check those tickets as well. I'm going to check them tickets. The 2 guys at the back, he said. Here's one of them, look. These 2.
Oh, sorry.
Ah!
I must have lost it somehow.
This passenger does not have a valid ticket. He will be charged 120. Right, here we go.
Where is it? Ah, here you go.
Oh, he's got a ticket. So, my first...
Here you go.
Right, so he's paid for his ticket and been charged an extra. That's the first valid ticket I've had.
Here.
Invalid, should I say, sorry. Thank you very much for spotting that, Dev. Well, it's nice when we talk about it and it happens at full flight. I think that's quite good. Was this the other guy?
What? Oh,
Yeah, he's
here you
got a ticket. Now, thank you for that. Saved my job. Although I stopped on the main road, but you're looking at fare dodgers, what you do.
End up here?
That's what you do. I love the way they overtake. Look at this.
Sometimes I feel like I'm in a game.
Believe you me, sir, you are in a game.
I can't get out like this.
Last stop. Please leave the bus.
So what I'm going to do first is let's get the ramp out first so this guy can get out. There we go. Now that goes to show how good that parking was if I've managed to get it just there.
Parking to perfection.
There we go. Now he can get off, you see. Hopefully you will get bonus for catching a fare dodger. No, because I don't know if I set this one up. Somebody dropped some garbage. I don't know if I set this one up right, to be fair as well, remember. That's the other problem I had. Somebody, oh, it's there, look. There we go. Unless somebody sat on the back seat, you know you can't get right to the back seat. Right, okay. Let's get sat down, let's get them doors shut. And that's it, we've completed that one. Let's see how I did. Oh! Look at this! Oh, I had that collision, didn't I? You see, hit potholes too fast. So that's what the issue is on here that I've got to look at the moment. Late arrival at the bus stop. I don't know which one that was. Doesn't actually tell you. Clean bus. Did all the other bits and bobs. On time at bus stops, 5. 16 turn signals correctly. Look at that. Kind of makes good reading when you look at it like that, but it means nothing. It's a game. It doesn't say anything about fare dodger. So the fare dodger fines collected from passengers without a ticket. So 120 euros, and it might have only been a £5 journey. So route planner. So we've done that. How I've managed to do that one and not the one at the top. It says use drivers to generate income on 2 routes. So I'm going to have to do that. Assign a driver. I only have 1 driver. I've only got 1 driver. Am I doing that right? Because this is where I get stuck. Hit that. Assign a driver. That's what he's driving. Assign a driver. I don't want to start the trip though, do I? I want him to drive it. So it says 1 driver assigned. Start trip. You see, that would be me driving it. Oh, so reverse route. Round trip. That's why it's off. Put the round trip on. That's what that other job wanted me to do. A round trip. Loop. Enable easy event. Enable cashier. That's on. Enable too early event. I don't know what that is. In bus settings. I don't know what that one is. I still don't know what happened to that bus that I'm supposed to have picked up. Got no idea. Trying to work out if I have to drive this one or he. I think I have to drive it first before. I've employed a driver. Sure I have. Let me go back on that one. I'm sure I've employed a driver. How do I... let's have a look. Abort the trip. Yeah. So, I want to learn and know how to do this. Assign a driver. Let's go input. I'm sure I've input. Yeah, I've got one. I've got a driver. Poland Stringler. Strillinger. He's on 70,000, 7,000 a week. What? Can I hire another driver? Friend. Nobody. Okay, so he's done. He's a journeyman now, so he's done a few jobs, right? So let me have a look now at this route, and let's have a look what I do. If I highlight that one, assign driver. So now I've got 2. I've just employed. Oh, I didn't take bot. I've just employed that guy, right? But I don't want to drive that route. That's what I don't want to do. I'm giving him. Not letting me give him a bus. Why? Assign buses. Route 2, Route 1. But Route 5, there's nothing. Why? So in other words, I need another bus. Because all the buses are being used. That's what that's telling me. Yeah, that's what that is telling me. I need another bus. So let me look at my buses, because I should have. It did tell me. My buses. Shop. Ah, there it is. No. I had the Iveco. It told me I had the Iveco. It's... Or did it just tell me that I'd unlocked? I don't get this. Because I'm sure that I had. It said I'd unlocked something. The Mercedes, that looks nice. How much is that one? 120,000. So I can do that. To me, without being horrible, guys, without being horrible, they all look the bleeding same. That's the man. Here we go. They all look the same. I like that. But it's 240. What? And it's got bleeding. Oh, I haven't assigned a key for the back door there, look. The Iveco, yeah. The Iveco looks. Where is it? There, look, that's it. That one. Oh, okay. Whoa! I like that. I like that one. Yeah, but it's 300 odd thousand. But for you, we've just bought it. We've just bought it. And I have to let it look like the rest. So, skin. I think we were using the Coca-Cola on all the buses. Until I can get my skin to work on this, we're sticking to the Coca-Cola. And they haven't mapped that. They haven't done that very well, look. It's too low down. That's the issue they got. It's worth it. Only because it's my money. Full flight. If it was your money, it wouldn't be worth it. Okay. So fuel is always going to be an issue. So we'll stick with that one. Apply. So now, if I go back to route, and I go here, and then I go assign a driver, I should be able to go ka-ching! But I'm sure it says somewhere in this game that you have to drive that route first. I'm going to go start trip and see what happens. Because I'm sure you have to drive their route. Right, okay, so what are we in? We're in the Mercedes. No. Why am I still in the Mercedes then? You drive the Iveco. Okay. Okay! Right. You want me to drive the Iveco? I'll get the hang of this. Don't let II drive it. Okay, alright. I'm not now. I'm not going to do it. So. Let me see if I can create a route as well. Because I've still got to do that one, haven't I? Which is. I don't know how I managed to do the bottom one. 1, 2, 7. So 2, 2, 2. I don't know how to. It don't. For some reason, I can't read that properly. I can't. Connect the highlighted areas. Now that's easy. Oh God, now that's easy, look. Connect the highlighted areas. In other words, all of them. You put an eye on the Iveco, let them drive the rubbish buses. Yeah, I get what you mean. So, new route. Highlighted areas. That's a round trip though, isn't it? Better. Oh, this is going to be a long journey. You know something, honest and truthfully, guys, I don't understand what it wants me to do. The Fox sim. No, I did not. Cancel that. Cancel that. You can change the route number and everything else. I think what I'm trying to work out and what I'm more thinking is just finishing off this last bit here. Look, there. Driving trip mode. Where's that? I knew I'd enjoy this game. I've already been down here and done that. Trying to work out how to get this. Zoom in. That. And that. 2 stops at Echo. But I know what you say. I can see what you're writing, Dev. 2 stops at Oakville, 2 stops at Sedgeweldon, and 2 stops at Spoke. So, but it's doing it. That's what I'm having trouble with. Actually doing it. I can see what you guys are putting in chat. So, 2 stops at Sedgeweldon. So that's 1. Right, create route. So that's 1 and 2. Okay. That's 2 stops. 2 stops at Sedge Weldon, which is here, there, and there. That's 2 stops. And then it says 2 stops, spokes off, and it says of the business park. Now, everything spokes is here, and it just wants 2 stops, whether it's north, what's this? So it wants 1 stop there and 1 stop there. But that is only 6. And that's right. So if I go save, thank you, we've done it. Now, I don't understand drive in round trip mode. I'm sure I clicked round trip mode. I'm sure I did. How do you get round trip mode? Let's have a look at this. Edit route. So you can't do it like that. Oh, hang on. Restore the names to default. What's that one? Optimize the route. No, let's not do that. Save that again. So that's right. Start trip. Now, I want to drive the Iveco. Okay, I'm in it. I think I'm in it. Daytime. Start. Right, okay. I think 50's driving the Iveco. I'm driving something. Nice. 50's turned to a female as well, by the way. Now that looks nice. But before I do anything, I want to check the doors. Let's get back inside. Check all the doors. Wow, this looks beefy. This looks a bit beefy. Right, let's just check the doors. It is a nice bus. That works. That works, but I don't have... I'm going to have to map the middle button to open the back button as well. I'm going to map the middle button to open the back button as well. Controls. Let's have a look. Right, movement. So we're looking at steering. So, which one have I got? Passenger mirror. Bus controls. Here we go. First door, second door. Third door is number 3. But I'm using steering wheel, so let's have a look what it is on there. Right, bus control. Here we go. Third door. So second door. First door is 6. Second door is 19. So that... I need to change for 19. There we go. Right, that should work. That should work. Let's have a look. Now, so if I press the middle one, I should get the 2. Oh, that's nice. So both doors are opening. Wonderful. There we go. So I've mapped that. That's fine. As long as I can get them doors working. Right. So now 50's learning to drive. I've got a vehicle that is over there that isn't even on the road. Look at that. I love these games. Right. Brakes. Just getting to drive. And let's go. I feel low down in this. Wow. I hope the brakes are good. Oh, it's not bad. It's not too bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, it's alright. You want a ticket? You want a day trip regular? 1. Yeah, it kind of drives alright.
Thanks.
Yeah, it drives okay. I do like it. Thank you very much for that full flight. Nice bus. It's cost me enough and I'm going to have to drive for weeks to make my money back. It looks more like a city bus as well, don't it? I've noticed that. It's more like a city bus. What's that saying? Ah, you see them doors were open. I'm going. I'm going. Just trying to get used to this bus.
I was not made for this weather.
Oak Street.
I've got to change.
Where did you get your license?
Oi. I've got to change the view a little bit. It seems like everything's that far away from me, although it's...
Wait, where did my hat go?
Probably left it at the bus stop. That's why I'm here for you to spend your... Wow, I like that. I thought that's what my missus was here for, to help me spend my money. Yeah, I do like it. It's a nice bus. Yeah, I do like it. Big fine slapped on you there. 700 and something it was. I don't know what I hit. Don't ask me. Got no idea what I hit. Can you go back for his hat, please? Yeah.
Thank you.
I'll do that. We can do that.
Thanks. May I have a ticket, please?
They all want tickets here, look at this. Right, I think we're done. I'll tell you what, you wouldn't get one of mine. Would not get one of mine. I've already had my granddaughter coming in here today, asking for my hats, running out with them and then chucking them all around the living room. And I've had to go and pick, what, 3 of them up already. She just sees them and she goes, Yah hat, Nancy hat. And she will not move until I've put a hat on. And then she says, Yah hat, so I gave her a hat, she ran off. She come back in, Yah hat, I gave her a hat, she ran off. Come back in, did the same thing. I go in the living room, 3 hats are lying around the living room. I don't know what she was up to.
Do you want to see a photo of my cat?
This merge, yeah. I'm gonna set up the multiplayer on this as well. I want to get my bus skin loaded in. If I get my bus skin loaded in, I want to set the multiplayer up.
Look at that.
I'm just at the moment, I've designed it, it looks okay. I just can't get it into the game. Don't know how they do it. I love the way when you put the brakes on, everything kind of comes towards you as if it's slowing down. I really do like that feature in the game. Right, take these. It's a bus 50, so remember, it's a bus. There we go. I would just like my seating position to be a bit higher. I'm going to have to look at that. I mean, I do like the way this handles compared to the others. There we go. You see how I concentrate when I'm driving? It's horrible, isn't it? Try to keep up with chat, but I just... Driving's more important. So this is the Sedge Weldon.
Just one more workday, and I'm
Next stop, Sigwalden.
I'm going to check tickets as well. I haven't done that yet. Yeah, this is just a bit... About there would be nice, wouldn't it? If I was driving at that position. That would be nice. Are you on today, regular?
Thanks.
A ticket, please.
A day student. Oh, 10 pence too much. I wanted to move over as I clicked it. 10 pence too much. Coming out my wages. And I don't. If I click them too much, that's what the issue is. You try to go click, 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 click. Okay. I like that. I like, you know, when you look at it and it looks quite authentic. The way they sit on the bus. It doesn't seem to hold many people though. I just like that. I think it looks quite nice. No, you can't. Can't. You're working for. If you're working for Yah-Ready Travels, you can't. You can't do that. We are a respectable company. Thank you. We're a family-run business, remember? Oh, come on. You can't do anything about the potholes, and I went over that pothole at about 30, which is the right speed for this. Yet it's saying to me now that it's giving me a warning on it. I like the sound in this coach as well. Not my stop. Here we go. You probably, to be honest, you probably wouldn't. But don't let the family. Oh, you know what? Did you just see what Full Flight did there? Did you see how he took that and twisted it because I wouldn't let my grandson drive? You're right what you're saying, Case. You wouldn't feel it. Full flaps. You're right what you're saying. I won't let my grandson drive. You're all right. I've been on today. Oh, you're another pothole. I think what it's saying though, Kets, is you can go over the potholes, but what I'm doing is I'm going over them too fast. But the thing is, if you don't see them, right? I only wanted to see what was going on. This traffic here does me, like this guy here. See?
Keep your eyes on the
You,
road.
honest to God, if I was turning, that's cost me 670. You would not be doing a turn like that if I was indicating to turn and probably in the middle of the junction to turn. You just wouldn't do that. Now, I'm pretty peed about that because that's cost me over 700 euros, which is out of my profits. All for the sake of a driver that just couldn't wait. And is supposed to give way to buses. Ah! No, he's not right. It's not his right of way. No, it isn't. No. And I'll challenge you on that all day long. If I am in that junction there to make that turn and he turns into me, he's in the wrong. And I'll tell you why. Because I was indicating, I was positioned, and he drove into me. I've even won a case like that. I'll challenge you all day long on that one. Right, let's get these doors open. That's why they have them. What do they call them now? I forget what they're called. The yellow and zigzag lines. So you can't do that. You're not allowed to stand still in that box as you get fined. Chevrons. There you go. See? Wonder if anyone googled that. Right, let's get these tickets sold. You want a week, a regular, and you want one. Change. Yeah, I had it was many years ago. I had a guy. I was doing a maneuver, and what he did, he cut across. Single, regular, one, and he tried to make out that I was positioned incorrectly, and I turned around and said I couldn't have been positioned incorrectly, because if that was the case I would have run into the back of you, but he run into the side of me because I was already making the turn, and instead of him going round, because it was a small island, he came across and went into the side of me, and that's the only thing that oh brilliant, that's the only thing that made me win that case. And I had to go all the way to Milton Keynes for that. Oh, okay. You take it. I didn't know you were taking your motorbike test. Hope you do well on it. And be careful. See the dad coming out in me. Just be careful.
Thanks.
Because that's the only thing that I'm concerned about that with motorbikes. Motorbikes are good, and they are. But you have to be really sensible. Right. And you are a sensible person, aren't you, Kets? I know you are sensible. Right, who's going to let me out? Will be easier on a bike when I go back to work soon. Oh, that'll be nice. Right, are you going to let me out? No! Wow! Guys! I'm a boss. Thank you. I'm a boss. Oh, so what happens is, as soon as the indicator goes off, he moves forward. There won't be on in the morning starting from 20th this month. Hey, you'll be fine. You'll find the time. What? I'm pushing in. I'm doing what a bus driver does. I'm pushing in. What? Doesn't want to let me out. Look at this.
You know, yesterday, Kitty caught a fish.
What? Aren't cats afraid of water?
Yeah, well, she hardly got wet. She was just lying there on top of the aquarium.
Next stop, West Spoke.
Do you want to see a photo of my cat?
I don't want to see a photo of your cat. Oh, guys, I'm a boss. I don't think they like the Iveco. Yes, they do. And I would totally agree with you on that one.
After 5,000 episodes.
Yeah, we all love cats.
Still going strong.
I could say another word that we all love, but the good lady's in the kitchen, and I have to be respectful. Ah! I have to be very respectful. The brakes are very spongy on this thing. I have to be very respectful of all women. Pothole. Oh, it let me off that one. So that's what it's all about with this. It's a nice simulation game. What they've put in it now to make you probably pay more attention is the potholes. You can only go over a pot. Oh, that's going to give you. You can only go over a pothole at a certain speed. That's it. You got the word I was looking for. You got the word. Just take the cat away from it and you'll understand. I'm trying to be respectful in my stream, but adult-ish.
Winter of Passion is such a great series. Do you think Hans will ever come back?
You shared about a television program. I'm driving like this and trying to pay attention to the road because look, I've just spotted that pothole. Oh,
I hope
yes.
We'll get to my stop soon.
50's getting there.
Nature's calling.
50's getting there. There you go. Okay, I'll stick with on that one, full flight. I turned the head tracking off and I couldn't turn around to see if that car was going to come forward, and I kept thinking, don't hit me. Do not hit me.
Just one more workday and I'm off.
Thank you, Get. I was going to deal with it and I thought, no, I'll leave that. Because Dev told me off the other day. Dev told me off in a polite way, Dev did. He said, we're on it, 50. So I'll leave it to you guys. Right, guys, camera's going off for a bit. It'll be on in a little bit. And I'll turn this off as well so my head's not shaking around. But I am still here. It'll be back on in a bit, don't worry about that. I'll be trying to... Wow!
I hope we'll get to my stop soon.
We will have done.
Nature's calling.
Nearly missed it. I like the way she said that. Nature's calling.
Oh, what's that smell?
You'll have to excuse me, guys. I'm moving around. Well, that's good. You don't do that. You love the way they do the AIs though in the game. Got to give them credit.
I'm still not sure if I wouldn't be faster by bike.
Yes, we got you here in one piece, didn't we, love?
Thanks for being so punctual.
Wow, honestly. Nobody wants a ticket? I have to say, I have enjoyed this. I have enjoyed this, I must say.
I'll never go on foot again. Taking the bus is just so much fun.
And I do like How has your message been deleted? Your messages shouldn't be deleted.
Oh, thank God I managed to catch the bus. Wait, is this even the right bus?
Yeah, your message shouldn't be deleted. Oh, yeah. You know what? You are a crafty piece of work, you are, you know. I'm thinking, I'm sat here going, why would it have deleted your message? It shouldn't delete any of your messages. I don't think moderators get their messages deleted. Keep me on my toes. Doesn't take much. Does not take much. You should know that already. Right, I think this is my stop.
Next stop.
Full flight, I do have to say, thank you for getting me to spend 330,000 euros on this bus, because I am absolutely loving it. It is a nice bus to drive, it really is. Oh, we've got to get the ramp out. Woohoo!
Bye.
Got to get the ramp out. I've got to shut this door first to get the ramp out. Bear with me, guys. There we go. Now he can get on. And she can have her ticket.
My phone battery
So you want a student single? No, I mean that, because this is a nice bus to drive, and I wouldn't have spent the money. I would have kept going until I built more money up. That's what I probably would have done. Right. It's a nice. In fact, I do like what they've done with it as well. Oh, what's that? Oh, you know what? I haven't pulled the ramp in. I'm learning the dashboard.
Next stop, West Spoke.
Nice. I like this.
His birthday party yesterday.
Right, can I make this now without hitting him? There we go. I would say if you just drive careful anyway, you're gonna do well in this game. I'm trying to spot the potholes and everything, you know, guys. Right, this is where I'll come a cropper, I know. No. Not that stop. You see, that's what I don't understand about this game. The right of way on there was no give way there at all or anything.
Could you lower the ramp? I'd like to get off the bus.
Okay, so I'll tell you what I'll do. Now you've said that, I will lower the ramp first. There we go. Then I'll open the doors. There we go. Can any of those ramps fully extended? What it was?
After 5,000 episodes, Winter of Passion is still going strong.
Thanks.
There we go. Get the ramp. Have a look. I need to look at that. That's the only issue I have. Just looking at it to make sure that ramps. There we go. And then we can set off. Saying that door's open. Oh, okay. Oh, my doors are messed up now, look. You seen the doors? Have you seen that? It's messed the doors up somehow. Right. Look at that. One's closing, one's opening. What's that about? Oh, come on! No! My doors are messed up. Can you see what's going off? No! My doors are messed up. Look at this. How's it messed my doors up? If I extend the ramp, it won't let me extend the ramp now. Oh, come on! As I shut one door, the back door's open. So that's messed my doors up now. Look at that. I can't pull off.
Food? Junk food?
Oh, I tell you what I'll do.
I think I'll try some street food.
I'll try and do it from inside. I'll try and do it from inside. Right, now I'll close them. There we go. Something had messed the doors up, but 50's sorted it. Let's go. See, that took me... I'm 2 minutes behind schedule. So I'm going to have to drive really fast. Don't you dare pull out. I never use... You can, in the game, use all the buttons to open, close doors and things like that. But I normally just set buttons on the steering wheel to do all that. Put that camera back on. That's how I normally do it. I don't normally use the dash.
Feels like we partied the whole night through at the old sawmill. I'm so tired.
See, we keep going past this thing here, and I suppose it's because of the route that I'm running into more than anything. Trying to put a bit of speed on it as well, guys, because I want to make sure that I get on time.
Do you want to see a photo of my cat?
No, I don't. We've already had a lady turn around. She's going to show us a photo of her. Whoa! Oh, I didn't hit. See? Another pothole hit. There's got to be some way of notifying you or letting you know that these potholes are in the way, to be honest. Here we go. There's definitely going to be a pothole somewhere around here.
I'm so hungry.
Okay, let's grab a bite to eat.
No food on the bus, please, passengers. I think there are notices. Oh, come on. How did I not see that one? Let's let this guy. Are you going to let me? Thank you. There's 70 down here. That means you're going to hit a pothole somewhere. I'm like this, look, looking at the road. I'm like that, looking down at the road.
Luckily, Sunday's coming.
There's one. Oh, just in time. Just in time.
Just got a text. What is Beethoven's favorite fruit?
Banana. Banana. Oh, I see. I was going to get that one before she did.
Right on time.
Thank you, guys.
Goodbye.
Bye.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Hello to the cat.
I hope I'll be able to catch some sleep along the way.
Right, nobody asked for a ramp. Right, I'm going to have to force my way out here again. I'm being a typical bus driver. Typical bus driver, look. Stay there, you. Mini beep. How are you? Pick me up in America. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. You're hungry. Get some food. Get something to eat, young man.
Sometimes I feel like I'm in a game.
Yeah, I feel like I'm in a game all the time, me.
Next stop, Seawallen.
Right then, are you going to let me out here? Oh, here we go. There we go. We made it.
Old sawmill this Friday?
No, sorry. I need to work on Saturday.
Next stop, Seawallen.
Just made it on time for that one.
This parking position is just perfect.
Okay, let's get pulled off here.
No, my phone battery drained again.
Yeah, I'll go. No, no, no! You see, the brakes are so... Woo! Wow, nearly. I can't afford to lose money on this. Looking like juice.
Is that a... Did that chicken just cross the road?
I don't know. Oh, come on. What are you doing? Oh, there's a pedestrian on the crossing. My God.
Thank God I managed to catch the bus. Wait, is this even the right bus?
I've got to speed. I've got to make up time. No! I love how they do that. Whew.
Oh, darn. I forgot to get something for dinner. Well, pizza it is.
No, if I press it, there you go. I only have to press one button and it's reset itself straight away. There you go.
Wait, where's my bag?
Oh dear. It loses the track IR when I go to use the mouse and things like that. That's when it normally sets it off. And you're right. I have got the buttons just to reset it, but I don't really press them that often. I kind of just use the mouse to straighten it up. Right, indicator. There we go. Brakes on.
Oh no! I fell asleep.
I'm kind of learning that you have to go as far over when you're turning the corners, which is good. I kind of am getting into these bus driving things, to be honest. No! Oh, just got away with it. So you can only go over the potholes at 30 without getting any notification.
Did you catch the concert last night at the old sawmill? The band seemed to be just sleepwalking their way through it.
So
horrible.
Looks like this has been a long journey, this one, to be fair. And I've still not done it. I don't know how to do that round trip mode. I need to look at that in order to complete some of these tasks.
Yes, indeed. The last time was...
Yeah, right. The time with the...
Yeah, good to see you. Have a good one.
Oh, come on. I didn't even see that bleeder. Okay. Let's not do it. Let's just not do it 50. You're not going to see the potholes. I think it don't help that you're speeding as well. Right, so this is Oak Street. You have to be careful that you don't hit passengers.
Right on time. Thank you.
That's not perfect. That's good.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Oh, thank you. The bus is really nice. He wants a weekly student.
Thanks.
I need to.
Regular single. That it? Are we done? See, really, is there a thing on the bus where the driver has to make sure that everybody's seated before he shuts the doors and pulls off?
Next stop, Oakville Central. Last stop.
Or is it just the fact that as soon as everyone's on the bus, well, I think that would be right, because if you think about a bus driver, that's what I thought. If you think about a bus driver, he's only interested that you're on the bus, and when you're on the bus, the idea is you need to be seated straight away.
Next stop, Oakville Central. Last stop.
Oh, we've done it.
Please leave the bus.
We have done it. Right, everyone's off the bus. There we go, look. That was a nice bus to drive. I have to say. That was very nice. Parking's a little bit... it's not too bad, really. Yeah, it's not too bad, that. Let's have a look how I did. No! Red. I hate to see red. Okay. Nearly got to level 10. So 2 collisions, 7 hit pothole. You see, that's the one that gets me, the potholes. You just don't see them. 10 on-time stops. There we go. 18 signals correct. Good bus stop positioning, 11. It gets better. Oh God, it weren't that. I'm telling you now, it was not that bad. That's a glowing report. That is a glowing first-hand report. That one, absolutely perfect. Perfecto. Right, so let's get back to here. Ah, done it. We've done it. So what happened?
Excellent.
There we go. We did it.
I knew you could pull it off. I'm happy to hand you the keys to the agricultural and industrial areas. Metaphorically speaking, of course. We haven't done real keys in a very long time. No matter. We're really looking forward to your plans to incorporate these 2 traffic-dense areas into your network.
If you manage to pull this off, the city is willing to reopen up the southern areas and Steineck for public transport. Some friends of mine
I need
are
help
planning to
now.
marry at the chapel there. Maybe we'll get this up and running in time for the wedding guests to use public transport.
So 3-3.
Oh, and
2-2,
before I forget,
2-2.
they also promised a juicy
Assign at least one
government
driver
subsidy as an
and
incentive.
select a CNG bus only. Drive the route with a CNG bus. 85% of unlocked bus. So 85% of unlocked bus stops should be on route with generate income with your drivers. Okay, so 8 stops, but 3 and 3 at the agricultural and the industry zone. Right, agricultural. So if I go 1, oh come on, oh sorry. If I go 1, 2 and 3, that's that done. And then it wanted another 3 over the industrial part. Make sure that's right. Yeah, another 3 over the industrial part, which is that one, and that one. But it needs to, what did it say though? On a route, maximum 8 stops that connect. So would I then not need to add another 2 stops to this? Just to be on the safe side. That makes sense? Oh no. I know what you guys would do if I played this online. God, if I played this online, you guys would absolutely crucify me. I'm going to save that. Yes, there you go. So I've done that. That's right. Then it says drive the route. Start trip. There we go. But I'm going to do it in the... I don't have a CE bus, so I've got to buy one. I've made 121,000, so I might be able to get one. I'm going to do the Iveco again. Kind of like that. Start trip. I did like that. Okay. Let's go. Get in drive. Several. Can you hear the ambience? The factory.
Thank you.
I think I'll need several.
It's overpowering their voices.
Thanks.
Think we're done. Reset that. There we go.
Next stop, Sugarville.
Sugarville. Oh, Sugar Mill. You know, when I first started playing this, I have to laugh. When I first started playing this, the first thing I did, I went over the crossing while somebody was crossing and literally wiped them out. Like here, look. And I wiped them out. The laws of crossing the road, guys. Diablo! How are you? The laws of the crossing. I'm in one of those tell people what 50 knows, which isn't a great deal. The law does state that when somebody is on a crossing, you do not pull off until they have exited the crossing completely. And the reason for that is because they could stop and turn back. Now read that one up in your highway codes. See if you can find that one.
One ticket.
One ticket. One weekly ticket you want.
Thank you.
And I kind of always stick to that ruling. If I pull up a zebra crossings, I always make sure that the person has finished at the other end. In other words, completed the crossing before I'll go across it. In this game, nah, I might take somebody out just for the fun of it. But I think you lose about 1 million or something, or is it 100,000? I'm taking this wide so I don't hit the curb, because that's just going to cost me money.
Next stop, pay scale.
Lot of the road, stop, look, listen, run, big bus coming. When I live, where I live, they don't even have. Yeah, in Spain. When I've been over to Spain, it's like that. What's happening? Oh, when I've been over to Spain, it's kind of been like that. Unless you are on the crossing, they won't stop. So if obviously you give yourself enough time, but if you automatically go to cross, they won't stop. But if you're on the crossing, they will stop. That I've found that abroad a lot.
Thank you.
Yeah, I have seen that. Wow, look at that. That's good, isn't it? That's good. I like the way it turns it sideways like that. Yeah, on the track R, it look, it kind of. But when I turn it off, oh, that's better. Oh, it turns. Look, it does that. What's that about? I don't get that. Oh, I know why. Because the bus is tilted. Chameleon. I can't even determine where the bus is tilted. How are you? So if I now shut the doors, we should level up. Here we go. If a crossing in the UK has an island, I believe it's treated as one separate crossing. I think it is, yeah. I think it is. You're right, I think it is. I don't know the full scope of the highway code like that, but you're probably right, something like that.
Are you up for going to the movies today?
Which film?
I was thinking about the new superhero blockbuster that just came out.
Yeah, sure.
You see, now we're going to get stuck in traffic because we're in the industrial part, aren't we?
Oh, thank God. I managed to catch the bus. Wait, is this even the right bus?
How are you chameleon anyway? Woo! The brakes on this thing, I need to turn them up. The brakes are not good on this thing at all. I like the way he stops.
Where did my hat go?
No! How? How? There's no way that could have happened. There was nothing on that side of the road. Where are you going? What the? There was nothing on the side of the road that I was turning into. That don't make sense. That's not me. That is not me. There was nothing on that. There was nothing on the side of that road. Look where I am. The game's done something to me. That is weird, right? I don't understand that one. That is weird. I've got to go into reverse. That is so weird. Hey, thank God for would you stop? Look. Would you just give me a minute? That don't make sense at all what happened there.
Do you think Hans will ever come back?
I wasn't going the wrong way. No, I wasn't going the wrong way. I totally disagree. I was not. You should have clipped it. I was not going the wrong way. I was turning a corner. I was turning like this. That vehicle stopped. As I turned, I ended up somewhere else. I will argue all day long. I was not going the wrong way. 50 never makes any mistakes. I blame chat. Thank you very much for that. Thank you very much for that, Dev. Don't ask me what happened, but that was, I know for definite. Ah! What the heck? I'll tell you something. I am not driving around this industrial area again. It's a nightmare. It's a complete nightmare. From what I'm aware, I was just driving. I was turning right, and I said to you guys, watch how I take this turn. The car stopped, and the next minute I knew. So that's going to have cost me. 50's not happy today. 50's not happy at all. Because that was weird. That was horrible. My new Iveco. Right, let's have a look what happens here. Because I was going down that road over there. So what I'd do, just take it nice and steady. Oh. Nice and steady. There you go, look. Agricultural centre. You look, he's indicating, so I'm okay. Nice and steady again. Hey, 50. It's like I'm like a driving instructor. There you go, look. I didn't make a mistake. I blame chat for that. In fact, I blame Full Flight for that. Look out for potholes, guys, please. Potholes are a nightmare. See, it's when I put my foot down. Now, there's one. I've just missed that one.
Wait.
I'm going to miss the puddles and everything. Watch this. You know what? I'm now swerving around the potholes. That's how bad it's getting. Right, I would say this is a giveaway. There we go, Lord. There we go. Come on, guys. Get on the bus. Too late. You see? That's because of that accident.
I didn't expect that.
Wow.
Bye-bye. Goodbye.
Can't believe that. First stop I've got to that's actually come up saying too late. That is not good. Everything's 80, have you noticed? Everything's got 80 pence, 80 euros at the end of it. Triplets. Quads, look.
Next stop, Harbor. Distribution Center.
Oh, come on! Excuse me. Excuse me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you. Next time you're off the bus. And look, guys, I don't like where she's got her hands. We said this last time about this passenger, didn't we? We said this about this same passenger that was on last time that was sat there with her legs wide open and you could see all her Sunday bits. Not on. They're not Beats headphones though. Look at those. They're far from Beats. We have to carry on, as I'll be late. We have to carry on. Pothole. Got away with it. Makes you laugh though, don't it? Because it happens a lot on the tram, on buses. You kind of get people that are they've got headphones on, but you somehow can hear the music when headphones are for personal listening. I do like what they've done with it though. I mean, something's going off everywhere, isn't it? Well, that was George Michael then, on that side. Don't go and mess up here now, 50.
Next stop, Harbor. Distribution Center.
Wait! Where did my hat go? Such a nice one ticket, please.
You know what? I've never... one thing I've never really done is bought keys. All the games I purchase, I normally purchase them through Steam. I don't go out and get keys for anything, so... A day.
Thank you. I need several tickets, please.
I like the way he says several. I don't know. What was that one? A week. Regular, he wants 2. There we go. It's... Do you know I know how you like a lot of your simulation games and that now, Kurt. This one, I think, for me, I kind of played it more offline than I did online. And the reason, because I wanted to understand it more. Because I've seen a few people stream it, and I kind of, when I played the 2016? Yeah. I didn't really understand it as much, and I kind of got stuck on trying to create a lot of the routes, where you guys have helped me with this, because like I've said to you before, I'll see something and I'll read it and I still don't understand it the way probably you guys understand it. And I remember when I was playing it before, I could never get the routes to run right. That's what used to do me. But with you guys constantly in the chat going, 50, you need to do this, you need to do that, I kind of understand it a little bit better. And I've probably got further on this one. Wow. I've probably got further on this one than I did on the other one. Because again, the whole scenario of the game is just to drive your bus, plan your routes. What are you doing? Plan your routes and build up your bus empire. But I don't do a lot of driving games. I'm looking at what I'm going to do tomorrow as well, driving game. So I don't know what I'll do tomorrow yet. But it'll be something interesting, don't you worry, guys. It'll be interesting. It'll be fun.
Next stop, water treatment plant.
Water treatment plant. Okay. Oh, you want a ticket? So he wants a senior weekly 1. Wow.
Just one more workday and I'm off. Thank you.
What did he pay with to get 16 euros change? Right, what have I not done, guys? What have I not done? I have not checked any tickets. Okay.
Of course. Of course.
Oh, sorry.
Look at this. 120 euros.
Of course.
Here you go.
Of course. Here you go.
Thank you. Guys. Tickets.
What? Oh, here you go.
And yours?
Hold on. Here.
Wonderful. Here yeah, but 120 euros for a journey, like I've said, that could have cost you 5 euros. Really, you'd be better off getting a ticket.
Hey, long time no see. How was your vacation in Sunny Springs? Sounds lovely.
Sunny Springs.
I think I'll book a vacation there for next year.
Distribution center.
There's that monument again. Sunny Springs.
we'll get to my stop soon.
Oh, 50's going to kill somebody. Look at this. Right, can I make this turn without killing anybody? That would be a good thing. Yeah, I think I did them turns quite well.
I was not made for this weather.
Right, he's going to let me go, is he? Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, with some strange dialogue just to fill the silence.
Next stop, Harbor Distribution Center.
Right on time.
Oh, brilliant. That's what I like.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. So, all good. Looks menacing, doesn't it? Oh, and is he getting on the bus? I'm going to wait a bit because... Right, they're not getting on.
Yesterday we passed a purple cow.
Yeah, I saw it too.
Next stop, Shipwrights Alley.
Oh, thank you. You see, now, this stopping. Yeah. I'm impressed with it, to be honest. This is the longest I've played it. I've only got, believe it or not, I've only got 8 hours on this game, guys. 8 hours, that's it, that's nothing. And I think 4 hours of that was setting my wheel up. I can honestly say that. Yeah, but I was watching you truck last night as well, and you made me want to do trucking. So at some stage this week, I've got to pull either American or Euro truck out. But I want to see, I might spend the morning tomorrow looking at Eddie Stobart skins and see if I can get something like that loaded up in the game. If I can get that running in the game, even on the basic game. Because at the moment now, guys, I have totally given up with pro mods because you cannot keep up with it. It's one of those things where at the moment the way that's changing, it's getting to the stage that no sooner do you install pro mods, you have it probably for about a month or so, and then they've done another update to it, because I think they've put London and things like that on it now, in-depth London. Or I think SCS maybe. Oh, come on. Don't give me no points. I mean, don't give me no fines. Oh, come on! How did I drive into a pedestrian? Right, I'm not happy now. I'm going to talk for a minute. I'm not happy. 50's not happy now.
The rerun of season 15 of
I wish drivers in my city stop before they cross it. Yeah, look.
About what is happening.
How can... you guys are totally seeing something different to me. There was nobody on the road at all. There was a car there. I couldn't hit it.
Did you catch the concert last night at the old sawmill? The band seemed to be just
right, we're doing this again.
Through it.
We're doing this again slowly. I could understand if the person was in front of me. But there was a lorry there that I was trying to get past. Right, we're doing this again. You know what this is going to mean? I'm going to have lost something like 200... Well, I ain't got 200,000.
Yesterday I bought some shampoo.
Ah. So yesterday you bought some shampoo. Ah. I don't know. I don't know. Do you think I'd make a bus driver, guys? Because I think I would. I think I'd make a very good and a very safe bus driver. In fact, I'm going to go for my license. Right, hold on. Guys, hold on. 50's turning. Where am I going? I'm going the wrong way. Why am I going the wrong... Oh. 50, man. Oh, you know what? Why am I going the wrong way? This is not good. Right. Just bear with me, guys. Bear with me now. Reverse. Okay, we're in reverse. Camera angle. Go back. This is how...
Are you up for going to the movies today?
Which film?
Right, hold the road. Just hold that road.
Yeah, sure.
So I'm supposed to... You cannot reverse on a car. I can reverse wherever I like. I'm the 50+ gamer. See Discord. What? Oh. Where was the pedestrian then? No, no way. I did not see no pedestrian. Check the mirror.
I
Oh,
forgot to lock the front door.
oh right. God. How am I? What's happening? What's that? How am I supposed to see that?
I had such a wonderful day at the Lido.
Hang on, I'm just trying to work out what's happened here. Right, so I need to go down the road I'm supposed to be going up. You know what? I can't see anything on that map because it's got a great big Shipwright Alley written on it.
No, see.
Oh, hi.
No, look. Look.
Yes, indeed.
Look at that.
The last
I'm going to have to
time
reverse.
was-
Yeah, right. The time with the
Yeah. Good to see you. Have a good one.
Will you give me a minute? Look at this guy.
movies today?
Which film?
I was thinking about the new superhero blockbuster that just came out.
Yeah, sure.
Go on then. I don't want to go around, you see. And if I go, I think I have to turn right. Yeah, I'm on the right way now. Right, let me get back inside. That was a terrible, terrible thing. That was terrible. That was absolutely terrible, that was. That's 2 passengers I've killed. Ketsui has done an amazing thing. He has put me off by coming in with... Wow, 11 months, Kets. 11 months. That is absolutely brilliant, mate. I really, really, really do appreciate the fact that you have been around for that long. Nice one, mate. Thank you very, very much for that. It does. It doesn't seem like long at all. 11 months. Wow. Let's see if I can kill somebody. Again. Just to cheer you up. For your 11 months sub.
Shipwright's Alley.
I'm going to be late.
Hey, they forgot something.
I think I'll need 7 tickets.
Wow.
Thank you. 1 ticket, please.
So you want a week? Regular.
Thanks.
Thank you. And about the guy, I'm always weary about the guys that are standing by the door. I think you put more than 11 in there now, you know, Dev. I think you put more than 11 in there. What? Now the game, I tell you where the game's getting harder now. Because I've killed too many passengers. Look at that, didn't even stop. Wow. Look out for the potholes, guys. There's one there. Every time I see a little indentation in the road, I move over. Is that it? So you've put 11 in.
I forgot to get
I think Ket's already put one in for himself anyway.
Pizza it is.
Right, who's going to let me go? Come on. Oh, come on. Look at this. I'm a boss. You sub yourself. I understand what you're saying on some of them maneuvers that I'm doing, you know, Kets. Because I'm kind of thinking, if I drove like that in the real world, whoa! Like, this is okay, because all the traffic stops, so they will let the bus through. Trying to look at chat, that is as well. That's almost as bad as giving yourself a shout out. You can do that on my channel, you know that. After you've got me paranoid about crossings now. I'm paranoid about the crossings, zebra crossings, in case people are there. God, chat, no girls. There is a girl in there, Empire. How dare you? You've got a cat. Right, so this is where I would need to... That's what I'm doing. There we go, you see. Now they've stopped. There you go. That's what it is. Ket's in hiding. He's a known girl.
Next stop, pay scale.
There we go. Why are you... okay.
One ticket.
Yeah, they all hide from Empire, believe you me.
Thanks. I think I'll need several tickets.
So you want a single regular tour?
Thank you.
You pay with? Okay. Alright, we're off again, guys. We're off. Oh, hang on. The seat's giving me issues. There we go. We're off now. Jellyfish, how are you?
Next stop, Sugar Mill.
A passenger needs to get off. Did I not leave the doors open long enough? I'm sure I did. Well, you'll have to get off at the next stop, which is Sugar Mill. Why didn't you let me off? So I am supposed to stop and let them off. Right. Whoa! That would have been passenger number 3. Go on, get off. Get off the bus and don't come back. You know what would make me laugh? If he went across the crossing, I'd just run him over. And I would actually do that. I'm sorry, I would. He's just cost me driving skills.
Stop, Sugar Mill.
And he couldn't wait till we got here. That's what I don't get. He could have waited till we got here. Perfect stopping position.
A ticket.
Oh, you can have a ticket, lovely lady. What would you like? Senior? So you want a single senior one? There you go, darling. He was walking like he needs to change his truck. They all do that in this, to be honest. I have noticed that. I think we are done with the tickets. Oh, she sat. I know what I haven't done as well. Let's do this while shut the doors in case they want to run off. And let's go check some tickets.
Sure.
I like the fact that when you catch them...
I thought I had one.
Oh, look at that. That's why you do it. To get your 120. Sure. Do you know... Do you know that lady over there? Because you look very familiar. And so do you.
What? Oh, here you go.
Thank you very much. Although the voices are different.
Where is it? Ah, here you go.
You know the hardest thing for me would have been telling that old lady that she'd have to get off if she didn't have a valid ticket, because I wouldn't take 120 quid off her. Sorry, euros. I wouldn't do it.
Here you go.
Thank you very much. Hello, lovely lady. Are you on the phone? Hello.
Here you go.
They are triplets. Yeah, but they don't seem to know each other a lot. One's here, one's there. You'd at least sit together, wouldn't you? Right, let's get out of here. Right, I'm going to try and push in. I have to push in. It's like, it's true busyness. It's like rush, not necessarily rush hour, but congestion is really bad on this.
Yeah, me neither. It blew my mind.
Look at that.
That's my stop.
Congestion on this.
You really need to see the view down at the harbor.
You know what I hate when you're driving? When a bus pulls right up behind you. No indicator? Didn't think there was. Pothole. See, that's a blind spot if somebody's crossing. Notice that one straight away. And we have a vehicle in the bus lane. Right, okay. I just want Wow, that was an accident waiting to happen.
Wow! Perfect parking.
Thank you very much, sweetheart. You can come on my bus anytime you like.
Bye.
Somebody has dropped some litter. We are now clean. Wonderful. See how bad I did. Hey, I've got to level 10. Woo! So, you know what? This is what makes me laugh. I've unlocked a decal, right? And the decal that I've unlocked is just a basic new decal. New decal, new colour. For all that, Wolf6, hello, hello, hello. How are you? Close that. Right, this is... Okay. This is the moment of truth. Look at this. Hit pedestrian. 40,000. So, oh, good God. Look at what, you see what it's done? You can see that, don't you? 40,000. So I was minus 8,099. So honestly, that was pathetic. Indicated 11 stops correctly. 14 used turn signals correctly. 2 late arrivals. Did not. How can I not return the valuables back to the passenger? Ignored passenger wanting to disembark. I let him off, but I didn't let him off in a dangerous place. I let him off in an area that was suitable for him, where he would not have got injured. And guys, on that note, I have looked at how long I have been streaming. I was going through it to see what valuables I could sell to the other bus drivers in the canteen. I think that's what they do. I'm sure that's what bus drivers do. So guys, I want to thank you very, very much for watching me. I've enjoyed it. I have to say I have really, really enjoyed this, and I haven't done a lot of it, so there may be more. Thank you very much there. Thank you, Kets. Wolf6, sorry that you came in too late. Jelvish, thank you very much. Empire, amazing. So I will be back on at some stage tomorrow. I don't know if I'll do 2 tomorrow. It depends what time the grandkids go. The grandkids go, I will try to get on earlier. So for me, oh dear, let me have a look if there's anyone out there. I have to keep this steering wheel set up so that I don't have to pick up on it again. Sorry, Joel. I'll be on tomorrow anyway, like you say. I will be doing something tomorrow. I would like to stream twice tomorrow, but we'll see. We will see. Just put this over there. At least then I don't get that screen that's disappearing back onto itself. Right, where are we going? Where are we going today? Yeah, we'll do that, gentlemen. Haven't raided him for a while. Let's see if that works. No, it didn't. Why? Why did it not work? I spelt it right. That's normally my problem. Aha! Try that. No, it won't let me go over to him because I've already clicked into his room, and for some reason it will not let me go. I'm spelling it right. I know I am. Yeah. Oh, that's what I'm doing wrong. There we go. Right, guys, going to take you over to Green Daz, who is doing... What is Green Daz doing at this moment in time? He's doing Planet Coaster. Wow! Have a look at Planet Coaster, guys. I love to play that game. I can guarantee you straight away that his roller coaster and his part will not be as good as mine. Guys, you've been watching the Fit Plus Gamer. I will see you all tomorrow.
Ready?
Good night. You ready?